Hello everyone, I'm Alessio and I'm very excited to be able to share with you here our flagship product of the year, the Realme GT. As the first product to debut from our GT series and also Realme's first Snapdragon 888 device, we know that many users have really high expectations when it comes to Realme GT. As I mentioned earlier, we named our new flagship series GT. In addition to the ethos fit, there's also a product definition fit. Speed-inspired aesthetics, thunderous-powered, and sustained performance will be the three major features that Realme GT will bring to the table in terms of user experience. As the flagship product, flagship killer of 2021, we will offer a killer design. And Realme's first law is it all starts with the aesthetics. In terms of design, since the product series GT is inspired by racing cars, Realme GT closely follows the core spirit of speed. Realme GT has developed two color versions for the glass variant, which are Dashing Silver and Dashing Blue. On the back cover of the 3D glass, we applied a series of countless delicate optical grade textures. So when you turn the phone, the light patterns will flow on the glass and gather together, just like the feeling of a battleship shallowing through the Milky Way. Now, as a speed flagship, the design language of Realme GT is brand new and derived from speed. Yet, as the phone itself is aesthetic, creating a sense of speed on it really made our industrial designers rack their brains. The back of the phone is covered in a series of aerial textures that symbolize speed and the upper limit. And the direction of the textures is exactly the same as the direction in which light patterns flow. So when light shines on the phone, the arrows will flow, conveying a sense of speed and acceleration. Just now, Madhav mentioned that a Realme design is our priority, one of our priorities. And actually, as a high-tech brand, there will always naturally be some new content in the design pipeline. Design, our ID partner, also input this spirit onto Realme GT. So after 9 months of research and development, and after pushing back the plan 8 times, we finally completed our dual-tone vegan leather version for Realme GT, Racing Yellow. In the vegan leather version, Realme GT applies the first dual-tone leather design, which not only brings a unique look, but it's also practical since it's fingerprint resistant and anti-odor and crack treatment. For a better hand grip, we tried nearly 100 kinds of vegan leather materials until we finally set our minds on the ultra-fine grain 2.0 vegan leather material, which has an extremely smooth feel. Compared with the previous generation, our vegan leather, the texture is more delicate and comfortable in the hand. Racing Yellow aims to pay a tribute to all those young people who constantly challenge themselves during their daily lives. We've also applied our accelerated track pattern onto the Racing Yellow version, which represents the spirit of dreaming and breaking through, a spirit that we hope everybody can have as they race forward on their life track courageously. Now, glass or vegan leather, sleek or understated, we aim to provide as many diverse options as possible of Realme GT so everybody can choose their own GT just like they want it. So, now that we've spoken about the exterior speed-inspired aesthetics, let's take a look at the performance. As a flagship killer of 2021, we believe that for the ultimate performance output, we couldn't compromise on the Realme GT's specs. With its unique speed formula, Realme GT strives to bring everyone the most distinctively high-performance device amongst the competition. Featuring the highest-end flagship chipset, Qualcomm Snapdragon 888, the most efficient RAM LPDDR5, and the fastest storage, UFS 3.1, Realme GT shows 100% dedication to Realme's goal of delivering the ultimate performance experience. A high-end chip is as important to a smartphone as a powerful engine is to a GT racing car. And the Snapdragon 888 is a next-gen flagship chipset that is capable of delivering significantly higher performance. With a revamped architecture using advanced process technology, it lays a solid foundation for the Realme GT's flagship-level performance. The Snapdragon 888 is manufactured only using the most advanced nanometer process technology, which enables improvements in both performance and AI computing power. It has a stronger and larger Cortex-X1 core, which improves its ability to respond to temporary high-load demands. Upgraded together with the Cortex-X1 core, there are also 3 new generation high-performance A78 cores. With these, the CPU performance increases by 20%, and we have a power consumption reduction by 50% compared to the previous generations. Now, the high-performance Cortex-X1 core works together with the cluster of low-power Cortex A78 cores to generate the SoC's peak performance and sustain it over time. So not only do large apps start faster, but they can also run for a longer period of time without repeatedly crashing. So you can enjoy sustained performance and uninterrupted entertainment. In terms of connectivity, not only does Realme GT fully covers the major 5G bands, but it also supports the industry's fastest Wi-Fi technology and the latest generation of Bluetooth technology. Due to the high power consumption of mobile gaming, RAM is as important as ever in mobile devices. So this time we use the new LPDDR5 RAM, which not only brings the ultimate speed of 6,400 megabytes per second, but also reduces the power consumption per bandwidth by 60%. In addition to this, Realme GT is equipped with the high-performance UFS 3.1 storage, which has sequential reading speeds approaching 2 gigabytes per second and sequential writing speeds of nearly 770 megabytes per second. This means that you can say goodbye to the progress bar anxiety when installing apps or copying large files such like movies. Speaking of flagship killer performance, I had to mention its partner, durability. Durability helps devices achieve sustained high-performance output, and that's a standard that all flagships should come with. When we talk about performance, we know that extreme peak performance is not the same as a consistent performance experience. The difference between them is temperature, high temperature, which can affect performance and generate performance degradation. So it's important to have a good heat dissipation system. So, in order to create the coolest 888, we equipped Realme GT with a new generation of stainless steel VC cooling system. While VC cooling has played a valuable role in the smartphone industry, it's been difficult to achieve a reliable performance on smartphones, as internal space is both rare and expensive. Most VC cooling systems are made of copper, which offers high thermal conductivity but low strength. So this means that unevenness and other defects often occur during the production and assembly stages. This, in turn, causes improper attachment of the heat sink onto the core components and reduces thermal conductivity. To solve this problem, Realme has introduced a next-gen steel copper composite structure onto Realme GT. So the copper provides excellent thermal conductivity, and it's wrapped in a stainless steel shell for enhanced strength. This design provides 42% higher strength than that of a traditional copper BC cooling system and solves the structural stability problem faced by other designs. With multi-layer 3D graphite thermal conduction and 100% coverage of all core components, the Realme GT features greatly improved cooling efficiency. Now, let's watch a video about the stainless steel VC cooling system. In testing, the stainless steel VC cooling system showed 50% increased cooling power and was capable of decreasing the CPU core temperature by up to 15 degrees Celsius. Not bad. Here at Realme, we put great effort into ensuring that the cooling of our flagship devices matches their flagship performance. Now, the next factor that we need to take into account when it comes to sustained performance is battery life, which has always been a big problem for many users. As sticking larger batteries and flash charge while maintaining a light and thin feel has always been a major challenge for smartphones. But I'm glad to announce that for Realme GT, we came up with a perfect solution for this problem. Charging power, battery life, and hand feel has always been parameters in conflict with each other. So reaching the perfect balance when designing a smartphone has always been every smartphone designer's problem that he has to grapple with. The team was able to come up with a near-perfect design for Realme GT featuring a 4,500 mAh large battery with 65-watt super dark charge in an ultra-thin body weighing less than 186 grams. With 65-watt dark charge, you can charge your Realme GT from 0 to 100 in just 35 minutes. By comparing the Realme GT and the charging speeds with other flagship phones with similarly sized batteries, we can see that it offers the fastest charging speeds even in similar watt scenarios. Now, we can talk parameters all you want, power, charging time, input, but what we focus on at Realme is actually the user experience. The Realme GT's battery life delivers precisely what you expect from a flagship device. Now that we talked about our smartphones, which are fast, our screens are equally fast. In the past year, 120 Hz high refresh rate displays have become more and more popular. And Super AMOLED touch sampling has doubled. These have both become the standards must-have features when it comes to smartphones. Realme GT features a 6.43-inch 120 Hz Samsung Super AMOLED display that is more than capable of providing the high responsiveness needed by even hardcore gamers. With a ultra-high refresh rate of 120 Hz and a touch sampling rate of 360 Hz, the display provides precision at an all-new e-sport level. That means that wherever you touch your screen, that's where your character will shoot. And you don't need to worry about any delays whatsoever. This screen always runs when we use our smartphone. And the sensitivity of the phone's ambient light sensor and its ability to adjust the screen brightness depending on the environment affects the device experience as well. In consideration of this, we added a rear ambient light sensor onto the Realme GT so as to solve the problem of poor light adjustment if there is backlighting. The Realme GT has a 4096 auto brightness level to provide right for you for the light adjustment to be perfect in any condition. Now, let's talk about the unlocking method. In-display fingerprint is still the most popular unlocking method for mid to high-end devices. And you can rest assured the Realme GT will be equipped with a new generation of in-display fingerprint sensor. We made sure that you will have a flagship-level feature on your Realme GT. With 120 Hz refresh rate, 360 Hz touch sampling rate, front and rear dual light sensors, these screens, this match is no joke and is truly on the next new level. When it comes to gaming, everybody talks about an immersive experience. At this time, we immerse ourselves right in. Realme GT comes with a tactile engine for a full immersive experience. You can even customize the vibration depending to your preferences for an entirely new dimension of immersion. In terms of audio, Realme GT features Dolby Atmos dual stereo speakers and high-resolution audio, which, in addition to high volume, also provide a surround sound that recognizes user positioning to deliver a truly immersive audio experience. And of course, we retained the highly welcomed 3.5 audio jack for low latency and low interference charge. Now, let's talk about the Realme GT's camera. Realme GT boasts a Sony 64-megapixel triple camera. The primary camera is capable to capture ultra-clear image quality at 64 megapixels. And we also added a number of functional improvements to photos, portraits, videos, and other commonly used features. Thanks to a comprehensive upgrade of the underlying algorithm, the Realme GT now takes even better portraits. It also has smart night modes that allow you to take even better nighttime photos and videos. First, let's focus on the brand new night portrait mode. We made use of Realme GT's powerful AI capability to power features such as scene recognition and portrait mode that can shoot professional-grade photos and give you highly stylized, creative images in one click. And you have all of these right at your fingertips. So let's now take a look at this process with some sample photos. The addition of a new generation of pure raw night mode algorithm with noise cancellation brings sharper and clearer images in super nightscape. And we can find a huge difference before and after turning on the algorithm. Then, of course, we have video. And thanks to a significant improvement in the chip's AI algorithm, we were able to bring super nightscape mode features to video as well, in the form of Ultra Nightscape Video 2.0. Let's watch a clip. Realme GT has many other features that I can't go into details right now, but I'm sure everybody will be able to explore them at a later stage. Now we move on to the operating system. Last year, Realme X60 Pro was one of the first devices to support the Android 11 Beta 1. Realme worked closely with Google to gather user feedback from developers to build its own Realme UI 2.0 based on Android 11. I'm honored to announce that Realme GT is one of the first devices to support the Android 12 Beta 1 this year. Realme will continue its Android 12 developer preview program to listen to the users' feedback before launching the new UI version later this year. Last but not least, let's talk about an exclusive feature only available in our new Realme GT series. I believe everybody can already sense that Realme GT is on an all-new level. In pursuit of the ultimate performance experience, we can say that Realme GT has added 100% horsepower. But what about the rest of the challenge, you may wonder? When we started planning Realme GT, we set ourselves a small goal that was actually to maximize the performance of the Snapdragon 888. So, in addition to the top-of-the-line hardware, this time we've done something even bolder in terms of software by providing an exclusive acceleration feature to Realme GT series, GT Mode. Just like racing, the pursuit of the ultimate speed will always be a racer's dream. So GT mode is actually created for those users who seek the ultimate performance experience. It will unleash the full performance potential of Realme GT with just one click and optimize the scheduling strategy between large and small cores to bring the ultimate performance experience. This includes full scene high-performance mode coverage, further optimization of high frame rate gaming, and more, all in an effort to provide an extremely smooth user experience and a more durable and stable high frame rate gaming experience. We've also prepared a video to show you how the Realme GT's one-click GT mode can unleash extreme performance in your Realme GT. Now, as we come to an end, let's actually summarize. Realme GT sports 3 of the top features for Android flagships: a 120Hz Super AMOLED gaming screen, the new generation of VC cooling technology, and a large 4,500 mAh battery with 65-watt super dark charge. Also, we added some game optimization features and the series-exclusive GT mode to bring the most outstanding 888 performance experience. Let's now watch one last video.
Get ready to speed up. Core charge, ready to power up. Activate GT. Activation is complete.
Realme GT 5G. Share speed flagship. Realme Dare to Leap.
Now, that's the Realme GT, the flagship you deserve. But we're not done yet. On top of the GT, we also prepared some very nice surprises for this launch. And for that, I'm going to hand over the stage to Johnny.